If you want to class, it's anonymous to anyone that's in the class. Hey, kitty, come say hi to friends. Hello, babe. Nice deep breath. Ooh, settle in. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Maybe shake your legs out a couple of times, get any dents and rust out of your undercarriage. It's a good way to relax. Welcome if you're just popping in. A good time is guaranteed for all because we're of like mind and we're here we're seeking calm and peace of mind. That will happen, I absolutely assure you, because it's how it works. Okay, please begin to notice your breath. If you're not breathing, I always advise beginning. And if you are breathing, just allow it to become a little more aware, a little more full, a little more relaxed. Easy does it. Strange principle, easy does it. Let your eyes roll back. Sink from the front of your brain to the back of your brain, the part of your brain that tries to figure everything out to the part of the brain that's not terribly concerned with that. Good. And as you feel your breath, move it a little more toward your belly button. No rush. Not yet. Plenty of time for rushing later. Now you might think to yourself that I am a calm and peaceful soul. You might think that. You got a problem, a dilemma, a situation going on, turn it over, let it go. Usually it's the hardest thing to let it go, but if we don't let go, it'll be ripped out of our hands anyway, so might as well let go. Good. So it took this long just to get in a couple of layers. So go a layer deeper to your feels. What's your emotional tone now? Breathe what you feel what you breathe. It's pretty much the thing. Good. Can you accept how you're feeling right now? Can you just say something along the lines of God, love, source, universe? I accept exactly who I am, where I am, and what I'm feeling right now. It's a terribly brave and bold prayer. But it does make room for everything to come in. Good. If you prayed that prayer, take the biggest, deepest inhale of your whole life, encompassing all of it. Exhale and release it all. Now you get to let it all go. Woohoo. And now we're calm and empty souls. Good. And now we can fill up. So wiggle your fingers and toes and circulate, feel your body, flood your body, if you will, with bliss, love, joy, ecstasy. Bliss, love, joy, ecstasy. Pledge. Get lots of pledge. Bliss, love, ecstasy, joy. Arms up to the ceiling. Stretch your arms up over your head gently, gently. Don't go for the Saturday stretch. A Sunday stretch is sufficient. And as you're writhing a little bit, smile a little bit. Today's theme is what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Let's find out. Good. Draw your knees in for some knee hugging, back rolling. That gets your back into the mix. It's not easy being your back. All right, and then we should probably sit up together. What do you think? All right. Well, Looney, aka Beast Mittens, says hello. Happy Sunday to my beautiful friends. Nice turnout. This is exactly the right group of people to produce the result today. What's the result? A massive download of love, wisdom, insight, because you've been seeking it. And when you seek, you find. That's what Looney said. So I'm going to try not to let Looney bother you too much, but I specifically wore yellow because I thought black and yellow goes together great. And viewership is way up now that I have a maniacal cat that basically wants to eat my face off all the way during calm and peaceful yoga. So anyway, Looney says hi. I'm going to set Looney down and he's going to be a very good cat. Anyway, now also what Looney is an unbelievable temptation to open your eyes and to watch him. So close your eyes, damn it, and just sizzle with horrifying internal temptation to watch the cat kill the teacher and go inside instead. And we'll sit for the rest of the class, about 60 excruciating minutes of nothing. Just kidding. Before this class, I meditated for about an hour, so it was absurdly wonderful. Most people consider sitting, being quiet, torture, basically. Just breathe, clear the mind. Life is always circling us with a kitten, isn't it? So to speak. I use it metaphorically, but there's kittens everywhere, right? The mate, the kids, the job, the 401k, the trees, the politics. There's so many good reasons to never go inside, except for all of that. Now we might say it out loud together. We are calm and peaceful souls. And we're going to embed that to the very core of our cerebellums with an Om. Big inhale. Om. I cordially invite you to bring prayer hands into your heart. Drop your chin for a moment. And the invitation is that you would pray for the thing most wanted or needed in your life with faith and trust that when you seek, it is given. And please be bold and dynamic in your prayer. Ask big, receive big. Good. Now, keeping your eyes closed, relax your hands and just breathe like it's on the way. Breathe like the relief, the gratitude, the appreciation, the exhilaration of the answered prayer is already percolating in your nervous system. This makes us receptive to its more immediate receipt. It's coming. It would just be better this week rather than in 4,000 years. Great. Okay, we will joint juice it. Lean forward. We'll go through basic movements. Included will be yin and couple restorative, but the main thing is the synergistic effect of the movements in sequence. Come forward. Effortless. Shoulders relaxed. Hair soft. After just sitting for about an hour in meditation, I kind of want to move my torso a little bit and Get the dents out of my spine. It's all about alignment, getting ourselves in the proper orientation to spirit that's always flowing. Good from fingertips, long spine. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, relax slightly more forward. Drop your head. You're getting the nicest good kitty neck rub from somebody that you trust and appreciate. Good. Now, please, for 10 seconds, hold as perfectly still as you're currently capable. Beautiful. Come on up. Every minute spent in peace and connection is worth 10,000 minutes of agitation and discombobulation. Today, we're going to get combobulated. We switched the cross of our legs, did we not? We did. Inhale. Just going to move our arms because our arms are arms. Out they go. Up your back. Now, did God send me a kitten to test me? Did God send me a kitten for amusement and love? Did God send me a kitten to help me develop thicker skin? Did God send me a kitten to give me ideas on new things I should do in my life? Yes, 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 yes. Dos moths, poof, por favor. Uh-oh, here comes Beast Mittens now. Good, one more. He's so good-natured even when he's chewing on my carotid artery in bed at 3 o'clock at night. Arms forward. This is the best carotid artery ever, he says. Arms back, around to the front. Sweeping my arms around like this is definitely dangerous. But I'm not meek, I'll tell you that. I am a bold and confident Teflon coated soul. One more. Pull in. Now, please pause with your paws at your side. Drop your chin, close your eyes. And I would invite you to feel the feeling of receptivity. What's Greg talking about? What does it feel like to feel receptive, open, willing, soft, accepting, ready? Anticipatory, calm, enthusiastic. Good. Push arms out. Go wide. Circle back here. My cat's going to knock that red painting off the wall sooner or later. Out. You really just can't kitten-proof a house. You can try. Of course, you can try, but before you know it, some new faculty has been developed in Beast Mittens, and he can climb tall mountains in a single jump. One more. Feels good to move your arms with friends. And then an up. And then an out. Good. Now, turn your palms up. Lean back a little bit. Just a little with your head, and be Kate Winslet on the Titanic, being safely secured by Leonardo DiCaprio. The ship's going down, but I'm going to make it, you might be saying to yourself, and I'm sure going to have a lot of fun in the next 2 days. Good. Re-switch the cross of your legs the regular way. See how we're already moving and getting into the groove together? It's nice, isn't it? Pull back on your high, how you doing? Forward fold on this side. I want you to be forward and dynamic. Come on down. If your head bunks on the floor, you're exceedingly happily flexible. So maybe Sunday yoga is not about going as far into it, but enjoying the ride. It occurred to me in my long meditation today, I've got all these plans and projects and these things that I'm going to do. I'm going to take over the world. It's going to be so great. I can hardly wait. And then I kind of like, hey, you got it pretty good now, bucko. Why don't you just enjoy this? And it occurred to me that so many previous dreams have come true. Why not just pause for a moment and cool your jets, enjoy this, enjoy the ride. Fingertips long, let me try that again. Fingertips, long spine, inhale, look forward. I kind of said something else. Exhale, deepen. Now, if your elbows hit something like a block or the floor, you could bring prayer pause to your forehead. Hold still. Be still and know that you're goo. Each and every one of us has 50,000 prayers in the ether, in the escrow, ready to come in, and enough for about 50, the next 50 lifetimes. No rush. Enjoy this. This is a fascinating mantra affirmation. It's good now and getting better. It's good now and getting better. Roki dokie, come on up. Oh man, I'm so happy already. By the end of this class, my nervous system may explode, but yoga builds your nervous system so you can accommodate more and more happiness. Did you know that? Okay, I'm going to slide slightly forward. Otherwise, when I lift my butt, I'm going to bash my head into the cat climber. So bottoms up, kids. Champagne bottoms, caviar rears. We have to extend and back bend and stretch our spine this way so that more Shiva Shakti energy moves up and down the wiring. Exhale and come on down. The great yogi Paramahansa Yogananda, he used the analogy of some people are 5-watt people and some people are million-watt people. So if you're going to have 1,000,000 watts going through your nervous system and you got a 5-watt nervous system, poof. So we got to build a nervous system capable of accommodating higher and higher energies. To do that, chanting Om builds beautiful insulation. Inhale together. Remember to gently extend the Om comfortably, but intentionally. Sorry, inhale. Oh. Feel that. Relaxation spreads from your head to your toes. We have an internal medicine cabinet inside of us filled with the most glorious neurotransmitters. And when we find them, we can release them in and through us. That way you don't have to go banging through an external medicine cabinet. Not that I've ever done that, but I've heard stories. Okay, now let's rocket ship our buns to heaven this side. Come on up. Lift up. Look back over your head at your past. This is the last time that you're going to look backward. Let the dead bury their dead. Plunge thy pelvis up. Outhale and sink them down. Ugh, so good. Can it be this easy? Of course not. Lace your hands, thumbs up. I am going to polish my sternocleidomastoids, and I hope that makes sense to you. I'm going to brush my thumbs down the side of my neck. Soothing self-care. Eight. Okay, my vocal coach loves my exercise where I take my thumbs underneath my jaw and relax my face into my hands and dig around underneath my jaw. I have a spectacular new functional vocal coach, and she's been teaching people for 45 years. And she says I've got a lot going for me, but a lot to learn, which is perfect. I need a lot of throat and tongue release, and she's going to help me do that. Oh, dig in, you guys. Oh, hold steady pressure. Lose your mind. Maybe it'll stay lost. Unlikely, but hope springs eternal. Good. And drop your hands, drop your chin, take your head around 6 times. Oh, big crack for me. Oh, that was a $45 chiropractic adjustment for just pennies. 3. Hey, Beast Mittens, you sure being mellow over there. 5. 6. Other way. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Now, please, in delirious ecstasy, relax your chin down for, say, 33 seconds, eyes closed. No thinking. You cannot, by taking thought, add 1 cubit to your measure, whatever the hell a cubit is. Why are we doing all the stuff that we do, the running around and the projects and the nonprofits and the organizations? Why are you doing all that? I'm not questioning it, of course. It's beautiful, but it's to produce an experience, yes? Okay. Now, today, try these perhaps slightly more provocative shoulder shrugs. Beat your thenar eminence together, the heels of your hands. Not too hard. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Okay, then take these into your front pockets and pump left and right, because you want to be starting something. You want to be bumping your hips left and right. Urgh. Most people are kind of dead down here. It's kind of all petrified, ossified, and etc. Good. Now bring your shoulders forward, go up over the top and push down. So curiously, you're going up and down at the same time. What yoga principle is that, class? That's called Extension. It's what you like on your taxes. You want an extension. You want to push over the top and push down simultaneous. I filed for an extension on my taxes till the very end of my life. 6. Smooth, rhythmic, patient movements cultivates calm and peaceful souls. Now, here's the unpleasant part, where you push down, straighten your arms, drop your chin, and blah your blah. Have you blah your blah lately? Up, here comes, I'm being brought Stick Mouse from the other room. Painfully adorable, just makes me want to burst out in tears. It's so cute. Yep, there goes Stick Mouse. Soon there'll be 1 million viewers watching this, and they won't be watching me no more. Good now. Palmar flexion of your wrist. I didn't know I was buying a Stick Mouse that squeaked. My previous cat couldn't make it squeak. Okay, push left and right. I bought that Stick Mouse for Miss Peeps in the last 15 days of her life, thinking that it would make her happy, and it kind of did, but sure made this one happy. You never know what's coming. Left and right. When is that mouse going to be dead anyway? Hurry. Good. Now shoulders back up, over, forward, and down. 1. I'm honored that I am brought Stick Mouse in bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. 2, 3. I don't have anybody else bringing me dead varmints in the middle of the night. So there you go. And here's that part where you straighten your arms, you break your wrists, drop your chin, you do ujjayi breathing, soft, whispery seashell aspirant sound at the back of your throat. Everything is always working out for us. All things work together for those who love God. If you're aligned and coherent with the universe, things are always unfolding perfectly. They are anyway, you just don't see it. It would be nice to see it at the same time. All right, that's about what my wrist can take. So palms out, palms up to receive alms. I'm not sure what an alm is. And it's some kind of offering, right? Lean into your paws. Now I'm gonna go a little left and right. Now my cat is twice as big as when I first got it. It's astonishing. I didn't know cells could divide that quickly, but not only is the size doubled, but I think the cuteness has as well. Left and right, side to side. Okay, lean into both igualmente. Drop your chin. Sure is good to see you all. Happy Sunday. Many blessings upon you. Loka samasta sukhi no bhavantu. That's Sanskrit for love, joy, peace, and bliss to everyone, everywhere, always. Especially the people I don't like so much. It's easy to love the people you like. The challenge is blessing your enemies. That's not my thought, by the way. Somebody else thought of that, obviously. That would never occur to me. Loving your enemies is stupid. All right, come up out of that. Roly-poly, your guacamole. My vocal coach is very impressed by the resonance of my lungs, but she says, we need to make it efficient and effective, not loud and terrifying. So one more job of tempering by a great teacher that I'm submitting myself to. Maybe one day we can be in a choir together, and we'll see how that goes. Singing in front of people, probably the most terrifying thing that I can think of. So be on the lookout. Shake your hands. In fact, I'll sing right now. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, say, just kidding. Now up and down. I'm never coming to this class ever again. Please stay. I've got abandonment issues. Hella fast. Cup your hands at your heart, drop your chin, close your eyes. You might say to yourself, yes, indeed, I am a calm and peaceful soul. Life is good. This is it. It seems like it's coming in the future, doesn't it? The kingdom of heaven was spread all about them, and men and women did not see. Silly men and women. I got a new Tesla, but I didn't see heaven. Whoops. Best to have both. Lace your hands, push up. I'm all for new Teslas, kitty cats. Side to side, waddle on your swaddle.
I don't understand.
I don't understand either, Siri, so leave me alone. So in my hour of meditation, before this hour of meditation, I think my underpants might have ridden up a little bit. So I'm gonna get stretchy, stretching and retching with Gretchen. Good. Turn right, left hand, right knee, have a little twist. This is a pose with a twist like a drink. Turn right, relax your shoulders, be unusually happy for no apparent reason. What did you learn from Greg? He taught me how to be unusually content and happy for no reason. Well, that's weird. I need a reason. Now turn just your face to the left, even though your torsos are going to the right. Tilt your head to the left. We have this stuff called prana percolating, nucleating through us all the time. And if we could but find it and translate it, we could be, as Paramahansa Yogananda says, happy all the time. Inhale. And as Elmer Fuddinanda says, release. Okie doke. One more switch of the legs, and then we'll go off to weird, strange movements never done by humans before. Just kidding. Calm down, you guys. Place one finger over. Stretch up. Good. Now, what is this movement? This is just like, I know I've got a reservoir of happiness inside of me, and I've been spending decades of my life to kind of find it and tap into it. And now, yeah, you know what? I'm kind of getting more effective at finding my love valve and stretching it open. It's weird, wacky, and wonderful, the 3 W's. Good. Now turn extra left, even more left, more lefter. Right hand, left knee. Go screw yourself into the floor, coil in. Look around behind your left shoulder. Is there a predator ready to eat your face, as there is mine? Relax your shoulders, chin level. Now, please turn thy face all the way to the right. In other words, turn the other cheek to the right, torso to the left. It's a strange spiritual injunction, isn't it? Turn the other cheek for another blow. Maybe it means turn your face and look in a different direction, away from the trouble, toward the light. Maybe. Twist the ecstasy up your soul. Dorothy, you could have left Oz at any time just by clicking your heels together, but you would have missed the flying monkeys. Inhale here. or the poppies. That's why I came. Release. Inhale up, you guys. Falling asleep in a field of poppies. Exhale out. Pause behind you, legs out. Good now. In the school play, you were voted not to be Romeo or Juliet. You had to be the table. Lift up. Sometimes you got to play a support role. So pretty soon, if you're a good table, you can be in one of the lead roles and die at the end of the play. Lift up. All the world's a stage and people are merely the furniture. Und sink down, kitty cats. All right, and then pray with your hands and feet. I invented this movement. Clap, yay. I love coming to Greg's class and spending 168 of my week with this strange and unusual teacher. Good, now grab thy great toes. This is a yoga mudra. If you're in a good or a bad mudra, you grab your toes. Now you sit up hella tall, knees in, inhale. Exhale and just blossom open my little yellow flowers in my front yard when the sun comes out. Exhale, the sun goes down, the little yellow flowers go, I'm very tired, I'm closing. Inhale, yellow flowers blossoming in super sunbeams. Exhale, sleepy time, sun goes down. Inhale, yellow sunbeams cause you to blossom open. And suddenly you're at the northern pole and the sun doesn't go down. So you got to stay open all day long, land of the midnight screaming agony. Good, now express your chest forward. And let's bring our legs back in. Beautiful. That's Yin Yoga, Y-I-N. It's an acronym, why I in this pose so long. Wag your knees. Health in the southern hemisphere of our bodies is very much associated with the ability to keep the nerve energy moving down our legs rather than getting stuck, say, at your belt line. Not so good. It's no fun having the underparts subfunctional. Subfunctional. I've never said subfunctional before. How's your sub? Is it functional? Straighten your arms, push your knees all the way down if you don't like it. Too bad. Drop your chin, make ujjayi, soft, peaceful, calming sound in the midst of the emergency message being sent from distal parts of your body. Distal, far away, distal. Good. Now squeeze your knees in together. Tight, stiff, boiled out people, they can't get their knees all the way in together, but man, you're back in the game. Heels pull into your bottom, elbows wrap underneath. And then I'm not perfectly flexible, I'm just spectacularly flexible. So I'm going to rewrap a couple of times. I'm not much, but all I think about. Float your head up, drop your chin. Maybe you can escutcheon your bottom in a little bit. Listen and escutcheon your bottom in a little. Shoulders are relaxed. Countenance is calm. Disposition is peaceful. And there's just this river of bliss flowing through us if we could but pan some of it out. The great quality of kids, one of their great qualities is their extreme compression and squeeziness. My kitten shows me he can ball up into the smallest little shape. Okay, release out of that. Okay, we need a yoga blanket now. Do you want stick mouse? Do you want stick mouse? And now a word from our sponsor. Right on the computer. Okay, now go away and be very calm and quiet and peaceful. Sure. Okay. I'm going to roll up a blanket roll underneath my neck. See, your job is not to get excited and all twittipated over a bouncing cat. On your back. And then happy baby pose, which may not be the smartest when you have a pouncing cat nearby, but I've got to be courageous. Hey, you, what's going on? I love this yin pose. I either learned it from Carolyn or she stole it from me. I'm 99% sure it was the latter. You can tell her I said that, but I'm just doing happy baby. I've invented all the poses. Drop your chin, relax the back of your neck. If we were 12 years old, our knees would be on the floor, the booty would not have lifted, the spine would remain calm and peaceful. But say you're older than, say, 30 and you've been through a couple of life adventures. Okay, my cat has left my side, so now I can roll side to side in roly-poly guacamole. It's good for your soul. Makes you holy. What is it about this pose? It's so pleasing. It's the groin releasing, it's the bun dropping, it's the shoulders relaxing, it's the toe grabbing for sure. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to lift up my head and look around and try to see where the cat's going to pounce from next. This could be the end, as Jim Morrison once said. Inhale with bendy knees and lifty spine. We're inhaling. Exhaling, relax head, fully straighten legs for serious tuning fork pose. Inhale, lift shoulders, bend knees. We're also stretching on Sunday, yes. Exhale, straighten it out. I think you should get straightened out, you guys. Release the feet. The feet fly up to heaven. Hi, God. I've been offering you my head and heart my whole life, but how about my feet? God says, finally. Now do the splits with me. Banana splits. Circulate your feet around. Last night, about 12 o'clock, I realized I was out of chocolate. I began to experience a savage migraine headache from lack of sufficient chocolate. I went to Safeway. They don't have the kind I like. So I kept shopping other way. Stream of consciousness. It's just, we're all the same person. We just think we're different. Okay, squeeze your legs back in together. Now, healthy functional souls can lay on their back with their legs straight up for a minute without too much trouble. If you need to rest your legs for a moment, you'll get brief dispensation from me. Just breathe. Try to fall asleep with your legs firmly extended upward. If you can do that, you could fall asleep anywhere. Maybe you have sleep issues. So learn to sleep with your legs up, and then regular sleep will be piece of cake. Cake. After a while, you want to do things with your legs. You want to spread them or cross them or extend them or let them down, but you just leave them there and avoid. You just keep your hands to yourself, would you? 3 more breathings. Blood circulating the opposite way, brain's relaxing, legs strengthening. Bend thy kneelets. Good. Now, please just to grab your right knee with both hands, extend your left leg out. Now let's lift up our head, neck, and shoulders for this kind of semi-half cannonball position. Cross your right elbow over your left knee. Left elbow, if you're very bendy, rest your head down, and we'll do Supta Ardha pigeon pose. Supta Ardha pigeon pose. Half English, half Sanskrit. Half gibberish. 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 halves do. Extra super bueno. Now let's trade one knee in for the other one. Get a good trade in. Now, 2 hands are fine. Left elbow is medium. Right elbow is strong, but it's Sunday. So do you always have to go 110% every moment of your life all the time? Or the parents in your head shake their finger at you and say, these A's are insufficient. Hang on, Sloopy. Sloopy, hang on. Hey, you crazy cat. Are you staring at me? Are you eyeballing me? Are you going to pounce on my face? I'm not scared. Good. Now let's sit up together and move into the extra super ecstatic part of class. I don't deliver it usually at the first, because then why would you stay? All right, we're sitting up facing one another. Have a cat directly spilling onto my head. Stretch out. Now, this is called Dandasana. It's not just a mail it in, messing around kind of pose. You could really extend out through your legs. You could stretch your toes open so that your toes were exceedingly stretchy. You could push your arms up at least 3 more inches while relaxing your shoulders. Your chest could broaden. Your tongue could firm. Your bum could do whatever your bum is supposed to be doing in this pose. Now, this makes you a lightning rod to prana. What the hell does that mean? A lightning rod to prana means your spine is open and receptive to the cosmic energy flowing down into you that's always being sent, but mostly being squandered by unexceptional nervous systems. But you are open, flowing, receptive, eager, willing. Good. Now make yoga fists, set them on the floor, feet in. And one more time, Romeo or Juliet is going to stand on you as they deliver their soliloquy. Wow, my cat just spit on me. I cannot believe it. Wherefore out thou, loony bins, and come on down, kitty cats. Roky doke. Where are we? Perfect. It's high noon. I got about 10 more minutes of exquisite feel goods. Left leg out. Pleased to grab righty and take it around. My cat has this unbearable, I guess kittens do it, but he goes, he just gets angry and it's terribly frightening to watch. Right elbow under, left elbow under, fold your left shin under, scratch up your head because this is called foreshadowing. Because my cat will be scratching my head at some point today. I might as well get prepared for it. Yoga is prep for what's coming in life. Good. Aren't you glad you opened up your hip? What is hip? Said Tower of Power. Put your right ankle over your left knee. Arms out for the best thing ever sequence. I'm not going to take credit for this, but I did invent it. Now, right arm under, fold it up, ups and downs, lefts and rights. Now, this may not dig out all the trauma from that stuff that happened when you grew up in your dysfunctional family. No, maybe you had a perfect family, but it will keep it from accumulating. It will dissipate a little every day. It will transmute our pain body into ecstasy. Elbows all the way to the right. I snuck some Eckhart Tolle in on you. Tilt your head and drop your chin to the left. And this is turning the other cheek. This is looking away from evil, resistance, ignorance, darkness. What you look at magnifies. What you look away from dissipates. About 0.003% of the people on the planet know that. But you're one. Good. Now, please bring elbows to center. Slide hands out to elbows. It's so clever. Bring up. And then I'm going to underline my cat. He's starting to get tired. He's starting to spill over his loony bin. I walk around about 90% of the day just laughing hysterically, just wondering what is so funny about peace, love, and understanding. Thank you, God, for delivering me something I was not expecting and probably would have said no to had it not been pushed in my face. That's life. Bring your hands down. Good. Now, please take your opposable thumbs into the middle center bottom of your feet and massage some new space for extra love to come exploding into your life. You know it's on the way. It's beaten on all the windows and doors. This opens it up a little. Life is to be an embarrassment of riches, is it not? Good. Hold steady pressure. Forgive anybody and everybody. Grant generalized amnesty to all the people who piss you off or have pissed you off or who will piss you off. Pardon my language. I like this guy on Zoom, his yoga class. His language is occasionally salty. Roki dokie, and for finishing twist to squeeze out all the old wine so we have new wineskins, please park your right knee on top of your left. Otherwise, come up with a variation you like. See how my patellas line up like that? Good, and then tall spine, left elbow, right knee, as if you're looking bored and disinterested. Now I'm going to lift and shift my intestines to the right. Elbow works down. And on a good day, both the elbows come all the way down. Maybe this blanket might help. Good. Now close your eyes. And the key to good yoga is to compare yourself with other people. No, wait, it's to just do your thing. Compare yourself to yourself. It's good and getting better. I love my projects. You love your plans. So much good is unfolding. It's so much to be done, but you've come this far. Enjoy all the plans that have unfolded. Twisting is so good, you cannot put new grape juice in old grape juice containers. That's for my friends in recovery. But now come up out of this side, you beauteous yogis. Oh, You know, that feels so good. If I do any more, I might just pop, but I'm willing. So extend your right leg out. I love me some yogi. Good. Now grab your knee and your thing and swoop it around. Woo! That's the kind of noises my functional voice trainer makes me do. Woo! Woo! Her walls are very insulated. Other way. I think I got embarrassed or shamed over my voice when I was a kid, so I got really quiet and better not make a sound. Now I'm going to fold my shin in so my buns get a little bit more released. Otra dirección, por favor. Good. Now left elbow under, right elbow under. And foreshadowing, if your cat is going to exfoliate you later today, you might as well pre-pave the tearing. I got to tell you, I like scratching up my head. It gives me new ideas, new ways of thinking about stuff. Good. Now set your ankle over your knee, please. This is the best pose. This is the one. Oh, we can just, everything's calming down, arms out. I tend to be a little flighty, and I told that to a friend, and he goes, don't sell yourself short. You're not a little flighty. Side to side. Now, I like to be able to move a lot left and right and yet keep my buns attached to the earth as if they're Velcroed down. That might not be a bad idea sometimes, having your buns Velcroed to the earth. Good. Now, arms out for huge hugs of Sunday friends. Left arm is to swoop under. Arms fling up, and then ups and downs, left and right. Eckhart Tolle, if you have read his books, and I've read all of them, I think. He talks about the pain body, the accumulation of a psychic energy field in our nervous system called the pain body. And it was like, that kind of makes sense, the accumulation of it. And it can be transmuted into love and bliss. Yoga does that. Elbows all the way left, face all the way right. Drop your chin and bring your light to your shadow. We all have a shadow side of self, and we just aim light into it. If you ever meet anybody who says they don't have a shadow side of self, run for the hills. Good. Now hands slide out to elbows, and it's the elbows grab it the other way. Arms up. My cat has gone into full cat meltdown in Looney Bin, which is the second tray of the cat tower. Not much will be heard for Looney for 3-4 hours. Good. Then down come arms, and thumbs go underneath big toe metatarsal. This is for vision. We massage in there. Without vision, the people perish. Without vision, the parish perishes. Dig in. Good. Now push in, close eyes, drop chin, relax shoulders, and open your mind, open your third eye to the glory available. You might say something like, in your language, God, love, source, universe, infinite, higher organizing principle, IHOP for short. Please, I invite you in. Flood me to overflowing. That's my language. Find yours. If you ask, you'll receive. But if you don't ask. Okay, good. Now drag left foot hella over here, knees line up, finishing twist, and then you'll be on your way. Now, right elbow on your left knee, looking bored and disinterested, like your parents are talking to you. Wah, 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 wah. Good. Now turn left and bendy bears An elbow may come down, stiffy bears, not so much. But I want you to find the appropriate balance of feeling. So it's not just, you don't want 103% of the feeling here and 0 there. You want a wide dispersion of feels distributed reasonably evenly through your nervous system. Swallow once, make sure your throat is open and relaxed. Be unusually blissful. We're building some new wineskins, you guys. Roque, come up and out. Okay, we'll chant Om one more time, then I'll release you into somewhere between 5 minutes to 7 hours of Shavasana, depending on your choice. But please, let's let's enthusiastically chant Om together. Big inhale, belt it out, you Ethel Mermans, you. Feel that. Boy, is my wineskin open. I could hold so much, better not. Okay, my beautiful friends, please to melt on floor like Looney Tunes on your back, bolsters, pillows, chloroform soaked eye pillows. I shan't make a peep for 6 minutes, and I invite you to dissolve into the cosmic intergalactic ecstatic bliss of being, so to speak. Good kids. So stay in the pose, stay relaxed. That was 7 good minutes. No rush. Okay, and then this is from the Church of Greg, such as it is. If you would like to invite God, love, source, being, infinite higher organizing principle, whatever you call it, in, now's a beautiful time when there's a nice blending of soul and spirit. I think this is the most important thing a human can do, and it's never from convincing or coercion. It's always a choice, and it's always of your own understanding. Good. And if you chose to pray that prayer, I did, you could wiggle your fingers and toes and circulate extra super, extra feel God through yourself, aligning, coordinating, blending, receiving wisdom, love, insight. Good. Nice deep breath back in your wineskin, Gatorade container. When you're ready, please to roll onto your right side. Take your time and contemplate what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding. Pretty much everything. Love all over yourself. Okay, now with eyes closed, to keep this feeling internal for a few more moments. It's visceral, not visual yet. We'll sit up. We'll find a good seat and tall spines and eyes closed and et cetera, et cetera. And then the reverence of parking mitts at our heart, dropping chin in humility. Thankful to the one with a capital O who brings us all together, that great one. All together we say, Namaste, Namasunde.